What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel, and let's get right into it with another Pop the Balloon with Arlette. Same episode as last video, but with a different chick. All right, let's see what's happening.
All right, let's bring out our next single lady. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
I'm Jamila.
Jamila, how old are you?
I'm 26.
And what do you do?
I'm a nurse and I'm in the military.
Oh, nice. Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your support.
All right, thank you for your service.
And what are some things you like to do for fun?
For fun, I like to work out, anything active. I like to be outdoors. Sorry, the nerves.
Me too,
I
nerves.
also like to read and just do like adventurous stuff. Like today I went on a hot air balloon ride.
Oh.
Yeah, so stuff like that.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's do a little prediction. The tone of her voice, the cadence in her voice, it sounds really sweet. All right, so she sounds like a very sweet girl. I don't even want to get into it, body count, just off the top of my head, right? Let's not do it. Let's not do it right now. Very sweet. I'm not gonna go with super high. That's just a crazy guesstimation right now. I don't, assumption. I don't think I'm gonna mention that, but she sounds very sweet, guys. Let's see. Maybe she'll leave with somebody today.
Very adventurous.
Yes.
And what are some things you look for in a man?
I look for someone who is kind, someone who is God-fearing, someone who's ambitious, goal-driven.
Okay.
Watch out with the God-fearing stuff. Watch out. Like I said last video, there's nothing wrong with God-fearing. People that believe in God, nothing wrong with that. Just watch out when they say God-fearing when they're talking about dating and, getting a mate, stuff like that. I don't know.
And what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breakers, I would say the opposite of all that.
Okay.
And then anyone who already has kids, and then someone who's a pessimist.
Already eliminating herself from the kid stuff? That's weird. God-fearing, but won't accept kids? See, this is just always strange, something about that. Tell me if that makes sense, guys. Tell me if that makes sense. I don't know. God-fearing, but you don't want a man with kids. But you're God-fearing, though. You want your man to be God-fearing. You don't want him to have kids. I guess maybe getting kids is against the Bible if you're not married. I guess if you're single, maybe that's probably what she's going for. She doesn't want a single guy who has kids. That would probably go against of what she believes.
All right. So we did get a pop balloon.
Okay.
Let's head down over there.
And sorry, guys, I apologize. I'm still sick from the last video, which was, I think, Friday I did. So about 2-3 days ago.
All right. Let's start with your name and age.
I'm Xavier. I'm 31.
Okay. And Xavier, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Physical attraction was there. It's the God-fearing thing, and then I'm not adventurous. I don't work out. I'm mad pudgy. Like I'm not going to the gym.
Keeping it real.
Like I'm prior military. I did Army for 10 years. I'm not getting back in the gym. Once I got out, that was it for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
So now, is he someone that's your type?
Physically, yeah, I think you're attractive. Your eyes are really pretty.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Let's head on back. Oh, yeah, you can turn around. You do not have to backpedal. All right, so we do have quite a few guys here, so let me hand you a pick.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
I'll have you hold on to that.
Okay.
And I am going to have you pop 2 balloons.
Okay.
2, whenever you're ready. Go ahead and pop those 2.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm
All
gonna
right,
pop
and then
you.
one more.
I'm sorry.
Okay, you can stay up there. Okay, your name and age.
My name is Kevin, and I'm 31 years old.
Kevin. So, Kevin, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I think Jamila made a really good impression. I like the fact that you're very active. Fitness is super important to me. I'm very much into arts as well, which you also like. So I thought I see what else, you're talking about. So see if it's a match.
Okay.
Yeah.
And why did you end up popping his balloon?
I just was more attracted to the other guys in the lineup.
Respect.
Yeah. But you are really attractive, though. You're really handsome.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Thank you. And then you popped another one up here, your name and age.
My name is Vince. I'm 30.
All right. And Vince, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
She had a beautiful smile.
Thank you.
She's talking about her goals, very oriented, goal-driven. So, yeah.
Okay, alrighty. And why'd you end up popping his?
I popped just because you look a little bit older. So I thought maybe you're a little too old for me.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
So we do have 4 guys left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
Okay. Tell me something that you're passionate about.
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure her out, guys. I don't know.
Okay, let's start with your name and age first.
I'm Sean. I'm
I don't know if she's phony or what. I can't tell yet.
29.
Sean, what are you passionate about?
Something I'm passionate about, I say, first thing that came to mind is sneakers. I'm a big sneakerhead, so I got my own small business restoring sneakers. So just sneaker content, things like that. I'm pretty passionate about. So yeah.
Your name and age?
Ahmad, 33.
And Ahmad, what are you passionate about?
I'm just passionate about serving and helping others grow through their journey. So that's what I do at my gym. I started my gym 6 years ago to help people through their journey, whether it's mental, physical, or spiritual. So yeah.
Okay, thank you. Your name and age?
I'm Zaid, and I'm 30.
And Zaid, what are you passionate about?
I've been an artist for 25 years, so I'm really passionate about art and helping develop underdeveloped artists, giving them a chance that I didn't have coming up in my journey. I'm also passionate about God, love, family, essentials.
Okay.
Your name and age, and what are you passionate about?
Emmanuel, I'm 30, and I'm passionate about self-improvement. I always want to improve and get better myself, and God, of course, So yeah.
Gotta mention God. You mentioned God, so I gotta mention God now for the rest of the damn show.
Okay. All righty. And now what about for yourself? What are you passionate about?
I'm passionate about my job. I'm helping people. I'm a nurse, and I absolutely love it. I love.
Nurse, watch out. Watch out for nurses, guys. I don't know. There's a stigma with nurses. I don't know if you guys know that, but especially traveling nurses, things like that. Anybody in the nursing field, I don't know if you speak to anybody in the nursing field, but the women in the nursing field, they're slightly promiscuous. Their main goal is to hook up with the doctor and then potentially make that doctor, their boyfriend, husband, etc. But they'll keep sleeping around, and they'll even stay in situationships, just to hopefully one day, be the partner of the doctor. That's their main goal. They don't even care if they're in situationships with the doctor. As long as they're hooking up with the doctor, they have certain perks in the job, privileges, shit like that. But nurses, no good. All the nurses I've ever met in my personal life were a little bit more promiscuous than others. Lately, in this generation of nurses, it's not like how it was respected back in the day. And let's say my mom's era, nurses were top tier. Health, oh yeah, top tier. Now, you got strippers trying to be nurses. You just gotta have a little bit of money, which they do, and they go back to school to become nurses, and they're nurses. They're at your office desks, taking your appointments, and then talking shit about you, and about your stuff, and gossiping, and TikToking, and twerking. You ever seen the nurses twerking? Tell me why all the nurses got some pretty nice bodies, just like that. Oh yeah, it's not good, guys. It's not good. All right, let's get back to the video. Sorry, I'm talking too much, but later down in the other videos, I'll explain in depth what to watch out for, things like that, of that nature. I'm here for you guys. All right, let's get back into it.
What I do, I wouldn't do anything else. So I'm really passionate about that.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have you pop one balloon.
Oh gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is a lot harder than I thought. Okay. Wait, no. Oh my gosh.
Is it a lot harder?
Oh.
Yeah, don't take too long either, guys. Ladies, I mean. There's probably no ladies watching, but yeah, we don't want girls who take too long. That means you're indecisive. That means you're not going to be able to make any type of decisions on your own. You're gonna want your man to lead, but in this generation, the women don't want the man to lead, but they also don't make great decisions. So I don't know what they want anymore, right, guys?
Okay.
Okay, let's go see what he ended up popping.
Let's go see.
All right, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Just the physical attraction. That's it. I think she's beautiful, but she's just on the smaller side for me.
She's on the what?
Smaller.
Oh, smaller. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
smaller. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay.
Now, is he someone that's your type?
Yes.
I'm surprised he didn't say indecisiveness, but fuck it.
Yeah.
What makes him your type?
I like he looks good. I like his skin complexion. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right. Okay.
Yo, someone's got to mention indecisiveness, right?
Did you end up popping your balloon?
I just pretty much pop. She's not really my type.
Okay.
She's pretty. I love the locks. I love the smile. Just not usually what I go for.
She's cute.
So that's all it was. I was just trying to hear you out more and try to see beyond the aesthetics and beyond the physical attraction. But yeah, that's it.
Okay, got it. Now, is he someone that's your type?
Not really. No.
All right, and why not?
I do prefer someone a little bit taller, but I do think you're attractive. So I do want to hear you out.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Appreciate that.
Cool. Thank you.
Yep.
Okay, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Even Arlette's like, damn.
I like your smile. I think you're very pretty.
Thank you.
I just feel like I typically wouldn't approach you if we were out or something like that. So I did want to hear you out. I was
Not bad of a body. I mean, she definitely gets some male suitors.
liking some of the things you were saying, but that's ultimately why I popped.
Okay. Okay. Now, is he someone that's your type?
Yes.
Yes, I would say yeah.
Okay. Good.
Thank you.
No problem.
So, do you have one unpopped balloon?
She had a nice smile.
Any questions for each other?
Yes. What's your views on marriage?
On marriage, my views are, so I do want to get married one day. And so I am intentionally dating, so I'm hoping, like, I'm dating to marry.
Okay.
So yeah,
Do you have kids?
I don't have kids.
That's beautiful.
Do you have kids?
No, I do not.
Okay.
Ask her what she's going to do to keep a man. Ask her that. It'll be a lot of stuttering, stammering on her words. Well,
Okay. All right.
How soon would you like to start a family?
I'm really like, I'm 26, so I'm really going with the flow. So like if it happens.
All right, guys. I don't want to take too long. When a woman who has intention of marrying and she's going with the flow, she's not that serious. She says it. But a lot of girls say things that they don't necessarily want. So that's just something I learned later on in life. Women are they contradict themselves all the time. You know, crazy example, they want a man who knows how to cry, but don't ever cry in front of her. You get what I'm saying? It's like if she was saying, yeah, I want you to cry, but don't you ever cry in front of me. But just know how to cry. Don't ever do it, but just know how to. That just shows that, you know how to cry and you're emotional and, you're not always have to be a man and guard it up and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so she's saying she's going with the flow. So that means if everything was even perfectly aligned and, she happened to get pregnant, she might say, hey, I'm not ready yet. I'm only 26, 27. I'm not ready yet. Maybe we should think about this. And then, it'll wait and wait and wait. And then all of a sudden you guys end up breaking up because things happen, Not good, guys. Overall, I'm going with the flow. I'm 26. What's the next thing she's going to say? I'm just so young. I'm just not ready now. Your intention is to marry. What do you be married for 85 years and then have a kid? Come on, man.
Happens, I'm ready for it, but if it takes a few more years, that's okay too.
Sorry, it was the go with the flow part for me.
See? Like, I guess I'll keep it real. I paused prematurely because she said the answer was decent afterwards. She can wait as long as she wants, or if it happens in a few years, then she'll do it. It's the fact that she said go with the flow. She doesn't have a set plan. And the fact that she was being indecisive before about who she's going to pop, you really trust her to, take it serious about having a kid, marriage, buying a home, things like that. Yeah, I don't really trust her. And remember, everybody who's single, there's a reason why you're single. There's a reason why. I'm not trying to be an ass. There's a reason why, especially for women. Women are a lot prettier than guys, right, guys? They're a lot prettier than us. They have so much advantage. They can get anybody they want practically. And tell me why a beautiful woman is single. Yeah, they'd be like, oh, bro, because, they're just, say themselves or they're waiting for the guy. No. They got rosters upon rosters upon rosters. If there's a good guy, they're going to go up to that guy and they're going to stay with that guy. But yeah.
I'm saying, as a man, I'm dating with intention too. Mm-hmm. So everything that I do pursuing a woman is intention to move towards that. You know what I mean? I'm 30, so I've been through my go with the flow phase already.
I understand.
But you're very gorgeous. I love your smile.
Thank
too.
you.
All right. And now is he someone that's your type?
If I was on the show, I wouldn't end it with, but you're gorgeous and you're my type and, I just rejected you. But don't worry, you're gorgeous. But I rejected you.
Not really.
Okay.
No.
Why not?
Wow, first time she actually said not really, right? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention, but maybe because he rejected her in that manner, she was like, I'm going to try to reject you right now, even though you rejected me.
I don't know. You're attractive, but I feel like if you would approach me, I would hear you out, but I don't know. Yeah.
What? That's crazy. You know why is that crazy? Because she didn't pop his balloon. She probably had the chance to, but the fact that she said that's cap. That's why she's single, fellas. That's why she's single. She's a very confused little girl. 26? You're little.
Sure.
I know some of you watching maybe in your early teens, things like that, but 26 is still young once you reach the man age. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Thank you. Okay. So that's all the balloons.
In this era, 26 is a baby, a modern baby. All right, guys, it looks like this one's going to be a short one. So let's just finish it off. And then, next day we'll do another chick.
It's popped, unfortunately, but thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it up for her, guys.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Oh, see ya. See ya. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. That was another episode of Pop the Balloon with the fabulous Arlette. And, another girl, she went home by herself. Not a bad looking girl, clean girl, nice outfit, wasn't showing too much, modest. But there's a reason why she's single. Like I said the stuff before, keep that noted, guys. Indecisive, immature, going with the flow attitude. As men, we don't want that. We want someone who knows what she wants. And, the guys probably felt that. And they, I'll just be concerned with, I don't know, I guess just trusting her, not even in infidelity. I don't think she's a cheater, but I just wouldn't trust her in, I don't know, decision makings. Maybe she'll love me conditionally, and by that I just mean she'll love me only by what I do for her. And until I stop, then she won't love me anymore. And remember, guys, this is all assumptions, but like I said, my channel is based off my experience. I'm old enough. I've done a lot I've dated many, many women, and I've spoken to many, many women. I should have my own podcast. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. This is Facts Don't Fold, and yeah, have a good one.